So here I've already got the first 2 scratches drawn on my foot. I shot this with my old camera, so the picture quality kind of sucks, but hopefully you get the gist of it. And I would also recommend that you do this in a place where your skin is one solid color and not over a sandal tan like I'm doing here. But so anyway, you start by getting some pinkish hued lipstick, and you just want to scrape a little bit off of the lipstick and put it on something that you can paint out of. And then just get yourself a thin paintbrush. You want a nice thin tip so that you can be a little more precise. And then you'll just paint yourself a nice line across whatever part of your body you're putting your scratch marks on. And the sandal tan may look funny now, but when I was 10, my best friend was so jealous of this that she actually tried to replicate it with spray tan. So just paint your line as far across as you want. You want to keep these kind of small because this isn't really detailed makeup, so it really loses its effect very quickly if you make the scratches too big. So you want to keep them just thin and somewhat on the longer side. You want it to be dark enough so that you can get the pink to show up fairly well. So then you want to take a little bit of concealer, about 1 shade darker than your skin color. And again, this is where having 1 shade of skin comes in handy, because when you're using two-tone skin like I am with my sandal tan, it's kind of hard to pick a shade that's 1 shade darker because they're 2 different shades. But anyway, pick your shade, and then you just want to dab it along the edges of that scratch mark that you painted on with the lipstick. You want to dab it right along the very edge so that it's slightly raised. So you really don't want to paint this at all. You really definitely want to go up and down with your dabbing. You give it that kind of raised edge that appears whenever you get a scratch. And so then there is the base of the scratch marks. So then you just want to take your finger and very carefully rub all along the outside edge of that concealer ridge you made. You just want to make sure that you're doing just the outside edge to kind of make it taper off and disappear into your skin the way a natural scratch mark would. And so then for the final step, you just want to take some powder makeup in the shade of your skin tone and then just dab that very carefully along that concealer ridge. It'll kind of lighten it a little bit, and also it will keep it from smearing because it'll kind of help set it and make it look a little more realistic as well. So just dab it on with your brush and then kind of blend it out into your skin with your finger to give it a more natural look, and then you have your scratch marks.